Ahoy, mateys! Welcome to Module 1, Unit 3, Family Tree Overview. Once we've logged in and are on our home page, we're going to click on Family Tree at the top left. Now this is our family tree in landscape view. You can also view it in portrait, fan chart, and descendancy. First, in the center, these are my grandparents, my great-grandparents. This shows them in the center, and then on the right, their ancestors. So these are Isaac is Wilford's father, and Nathia is Wilford's mother. And same for Sarah. Her parents are down here on the bottom, and then their parents, and then their parents. And so this is giving you a pedigree chart of just parents. Now on the left are their descendants, so their children. So if we want to move this chart anywhere like I just did, you're going to take the mouse, click, and drag. So don't click and let go. You got to click and drag, holding down that mouse button to move this anywhere you want to go. If you hover over any of the names, it will, and you click, it will take you to that page. So make sure you're in the gray area, and then you can just click and drag, hold down your mouse. Now let's go back to my great-grandparents, and let's start from there. My great-grandparents' children are just underneath their name. So if you click on that triangle, they will pop up all of the many children that they had. You'll also see them on the left side as well. And so this same view is just right here, but on the left side, it also includes their spouses. Now over here under each name, there's going to be an icon. If I clicked on it, it would tell me what that means. So it says research suggestions, possible missing child. So these are kind of hints and tasks that you can do. Now there's a legend under here under options that will tell you exactly what those mean on the side, what colors and what they mean. You can also delete them or add them. So you can set this up. See, once I hit photos or portraits, it added the portraits that are available to this tree as well, to this view. So maybe I want to see marriages also. This will give me marriage dates. So depending on what you want to see, you can even invert the colors here if it's easier to see the words that way. This is just for you to use to make your viewing however you want. So I'm going to leave it to this right now so I can see less information and just get down to the meat of the people. Now on the left hand side, there are some icons over here. The first one is the home button, and that would actually put me in the center with my husband and my children on the left. Recenter, if I'm over here searching and I need to center back to where I want to go, you just click that. If you need to zoom in or zoom out, you can use those buttons as well. Now for our homework for Unit 3, I want to teach you about these arrows over here. When we click on them, we'll open up another section of ancestors. So these, again, would be, George would be the father of John, and Elizabeth, the mother of John, with Gwendolyn's parents down here. Now we're going to dive into our family tree. So go ahead and use those gray arrows to open up another set of grandparents. Now if you click on those arrows again, they will disappear, and you can go into another group and click on them. So use those arrows to go back and forth, choose a different line, and what I want you to look for is try to find out when your ancestors came to America, or what countries your ancestors came from, what year. It's kind of interesting to do that. I did that one time and stumbled upon a pretty neat find. And when you do, go ahead and click on somebody. So find one of your ancestors and click on their name, and you'll see this pop-up window. It will have their name, their birth, and their country, and a little bit of other information. Right now we're just going to focus on the year and the country so that we can see where our ancestors came from. I was surprised to find out some of the countries that they were from. Now once you do that, I want you to go ahead and visit the Facebook group page, and I want you to post what countries, maybe the year that your ancestors came to America or where they were from, and just leave a comment in there, and let's see where all of our classmates are from. Now this person, James Lewis, was born in Wales and then he died in Pennsylvania. I was born in Los Angeles, California, and a couple years after my husband and I were married, we moved to Pennsylvania. Now we moved to a small little town called Pottstown. Now if you'll see right here on my pedigree, you will see Rebecca Sarah Potts listed. Now when I saw her name, I was very curious, and as I did some research, I realized that my ancestors actually founded Pottstown. And there are so many amazing and cool stories about my ancestors in Pennsylvania, including a very important cemetery that was only a couple miles from where we built a home. You can find out about how I discovered this cemetery by going under the tab to Inspire. Now don't get discouraged if you do not have too many ancestors already put into Family Tree. I'm going to help you do that in Unit 5, Search Records. Get your homework done, see how far you do go back on Family Tree, and then join us again for Unit 4. Don't forget to log into our Facebook group and let us know where your ancestors came from.